We've all seen the "Just Think Positive" slogans plastered across social media, in offices, and even on coffee mugs. These messages, while often well-intentioned, can sometimes feel dismissive of the complex realities of life. They're constantly urging us to smile through anything, no matter how difficult the situation. But what if you can't? What if the weight of the world feels too heavy to bear, and forcing a smile feels like a betrayal of your own emotions? When life gets overwhelming, when challenges pile up and you feel like you're drowning in stress, forcing a smile can feel fake, and that's not a failure on your part. It's a natural human response to difficult circumstances. It's okay to not be okay. True positive thinking isn't about pretending pain doesn't exist. It's not about denying the validity of your feelings. It's not about masking sadness or frustration with a superficial layer of happiness. It's about acknowledging those feelings and processing them in a healthy way. Suppressing real feelings isn't strength. It's a temporary fix that can lead to long-term emotional damage. It's denial. It's avoiding the necessary work of understanding and addressing the root causes of your pain. Ignoring your emotions only creates inner conflict, a constant battle between what you feel and what you think you should feel, and disconnects you from your authentic self. It creates a barrier between you and your true emotions, making it harder to connect with others and with yourself. This isn't about faking it until you make it. That approach can be exhausting and ultimately unfulfilling. It's about feeling it until you heal it. It's about allowing yourself to experience the full range of human emotions, even the uncomfortable ones, so that you can process them and move forward. If you had a physical wound, you wouldn't just cover it up with a bandage and pretend it wasn't there. You'd clean it, treat it, and care for it. Emotional struggles deserve the same attention and compassion. They require the same level of care and understanding. The pressure to be constantly happy is unrealistic and harmful. It sets an impossible standard and makes us feel like failures when we inevitably fall short. Life is a spectrum of emotions, a rich tapestry woven with joy, sadness, anger, fear, and everything in between. Each with a purpose. Each emotion serves a valuable function, providing us with information about ourselves and the world around us. Growth begins when we stop running from difficult feelings, when we turn towards them with curiosity and a willingness to understand, and start learning from them. It's through these challenging experiences that we develop resilience, empathy, and a deeper understanding of ourselves. Give yourself permission to be human, with all the imperfections and vulnerabilities that come with it. To feel, to struggle, to make mistakes, and to learn from them. Building a positive mindset starts with honesty, not denial. It begins with acknowledging your current reality, even if it's painful. It's about integrating all your experiences, both the good and the bad, into a cohesive narrative of your life, not erasing the negative. The negative experiences are just as important as the positive ones in shaping who you are. Your struggles don't define your worth. They don't diminish your value as a human being. Your response to them defines your strength. It's how you choose to navigate those challenges that truly reveals your character. Let's let go of the myth of the unbreakable smile, the idea that we always have to present a perfect facade to the world, and embrace the resilient spirit, the ability to bounce back from adversity, stronger and wiser than before. True power lies in feeling, healing, and growing stronger through the inevitable challenges that life throws our way. It's about embracing our humanity, flaws and all. If positive thinking isn't just about smiling, about putting on a happy face regardless of what's happening inside, then what is it really about? What does it truly mean to cultivate a positive mindset? What is it? What's the core ingredient that makes positive thinking so powerful and transformative? It's the practice of resilience, the ability to bounce back, to recover quickly from difficulties. It's choosing to find lessons in loss, to extract wisdom from setbacks and disappointments, and strength in struggle. It's about recognizing that challenges, while painful, can forge us into stronger, more capable individuals. It's not denial. It's not pretending that everything is okay when it's not. It's saying, this is hard, this is undeniably difficult, but I can handle it. I have the inner resources to navigate this. Positive thinking means facing reality, acknowledging the truth of your situation no matter how unpleasant, and focusing on the path forward, on what you can control and the steps you can take to improve things. It's honest self-talk, a compassionate and realistic conversation with yourself. This hurts, this is causing me pain. What can I learn from this experience? How can I grow as a person because of it? This is active, not passive. It requires effort, intention, and a willingness to engage with your challenges. Think of your mind as a garden, a space that needs tending and care. Don't ignore the weeds, the negative thoughts and emotions that inevitably arise. Understand them, examine their roots, and identify the underlying beliefs that fuel them. Then plant seeds of gratitude and hope, consciously choosing to cultivate positive thoughts and emotions. Nurture these seeds daily, tending to them with consistent effort and attention. This is how resilience flourishes, how you create a mindset that allows you to thrive even in the face of adversity. Shift from a fixed mindset, a belief that your abilities and intelligence are static, believing your qualities are set, unchangeable and predetermined, to a growth mindset, the understanding that your capabilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Knowing you can develop through effort, that intelligence and talent are not fixed traits but rather qualities that can be cultivated. Challenges become opportunities, chances to learn and grow, and failure becomes a lesson, a valuable source of feedback that helps you improve and refine your approach. Authentic positive thinking, the kind that truly empowers you, is believing in your potential to adapt and grow, to transform and evolve into the best version of yourself. It's not about avoiding hardship, about shielding yourself from all forms of discomfort, but using it to become stronger, to build mental and emotional muscle through facing adversity head-on. You are not your circumstances, you are not defined by what happens to you. You are the architect of your response, the one who decides how you will react to the challenges life throws your way. This is the heart of real positivity, the foundation upon which a fulfilling and meaningful life is built. Resilience is your superpower, your innate ability to overcome obstacles and thrive. This isn't just philosophy. Science backs it up. Your thoughts physically shape your brain through neuroplasticity. Repeated thoughts, positive or negative, strengthen neural pathways. Practicing gratitude and optimism activates brain regions linked to planning and well-being. Positive thinking releases dopamine and serotonin, boosting mood and focus. Over time, intentional thoughts build a resilient, empowered mind. You truly are the architect of your brain. Let's talk about toxic positivity, the good vibes only mindset that denies real feelings. When you're told to just be positive, your pain is dismissed, and you're pressured to hide your true self. Suppressing emotions doesn't make them disappear. It builds anxiety and stress. It's like holding a beach ball underwater. It takes effort, and eventually it bursts out. Emotions are data, not inconveniences. Ignoring them means missing out on important self-understanding. Toxic positivity breeds shame and isolation, making you feel alone in your struggles. True connection comes from vulnerability, not pretending everything's fine. Authentic positivity acknowledges pain and seeks a constructive path forward. It says, this is hard and it's okay to feel this way. Reject toxic positivity, make space for all emotions and use them for growth. That's how real resilience is built. The first practical habit is the gratitude anchor. It's more than listing things you're thankful for. It's about deeply feeling gratitude. Each morning or night, take 3 minutes to recall 3 specific things you're grateful for. Be specific, not just my family, but the way my partner made me laugh yesterday. Relive the moment, see, hear, and feel it. This turns gratitude into a physical experience, wiring your brain for positivity. When stress hits, activate your gratitude anchor to shift your perspective. It won't erase challenges, but it grounds you in abundance. Practice daily, even on tough days. Find gratitude in simple things. Over time, your brain learns to seek the good automatically. The gratitude anchor won't stop storms, but it gives you something steady to hold on to. Consistency is key. Make it a ritual. This is your foundation for a resilient mindset. The second ritual is the Reframe Technique, consciously shifting your perspective on setbacks. It's not about pretending bad things are good, but asking better questions. Instead of why me, ask, what can I learn from this? For example, if you're passed over for a promotion, acknowledge your disappointment, then seek the lesson or feedback. Reframing turns failure into feedback and pain into a roadmap for growth. Apply this to relationships, mistakes, or any challenge. Look for the opportunity or lesson. Write down negative thoughts, then write 2 or 3 possible reframes. With practice, your brain learns to find the constructive angle automatically. This habit transforms obstacles into stepping stones. It's a skill. Be patient and persistent. The more you reframe, the more resilient you become. Reframing empowers you to turn wounds into wisdom. Make it a daily practice. The third ritual is intentional acts of kindness, one of the fastest ways to boost your mindset. Small, simple actions like a compliment, a kind text, or holding a door create a ripple effect. Kindness releases oxytocin, dopamine, and serotonin, reducing stress and increasing happiness. It's a win-win. You uplift others and yourself. Set a daily intention to do one kind act, no matter how small. Notice how it shifts your mood and perspective. You'll start to see people as fellow humans, not obstacles. Kindness fosters connection and purpose even on tough days. Uplift others and you uplift yourself. Real stories show the power of resilience in action. J.K. Rowling faced poverty and rejection, but channeled her pain into creativity, turning setbacks into the Harry Potter series. Malala Yousafzai survived a life-threatening attack and used her experience to fuel a global mission for girls' education. Nelson Mandela endured decades in prison, yet emerged with a message of forgiveness and hope, focusing on unity over division. These aren't superhumans. They're ordinary people who chose extraordinary mindsets. Their lives were filled with pain, but they didn't let it define them. They reframed setbacks as opportunities, anchored themselves in purpose, and inspired millions. Their strength came from acknowledging pain, then deciding it wouldn't be the final word. They used their experiences to connect and uplift others. The human spirit's capacity for resilience is our greatest strength. Let these stories remind you, adversity can be the start of your comeback. Your response is your power. We've explored the myths, the science, and the stories, delving into the depths of what makes us human and how we can shape our own realities. We've uncovered the potential that lies within each of us, waiting to be unlocked. Now it's your turn. The time has come for you to step into the driver's seat and take control of your personal narrative. This is your invitation to embark on a journey of self-discovery and positive change. Knowledge is only potential power. It's the seed that needs to be nurtured. Action creates real change. It's the water and sunlight that allows that seed to sprout and blossom. It's about putting what you've learned into practice, transforming information into tangible results. For the next 21 days, commit to these 3 rituals. Dedicate yourself to consistent practice and witness the profound impact they can have on your life. The gratitude anchor, the reframe technique, and one intentional act of kindness daily. A small gesture can create a ripple effect of positivity, benefiting both the giver and the receiver. Science shows it takes about 21 days to form a new habit and rewire your brain. This is the critical period where consistent effort can lead to lasting change in your neural pathways. Some days will be easy, others challenging. There will be moments of smooth sailing and times when you feel like you're facing an uphill battle. Consistency is key. Even on the difficult days, showing up and putting in the effort will make all the difference. Each morning or night, practice your gratitude anchor for 3 minutes. Take a few moments to appreciate the good things in your life, no matter how small they may seem. During the day, catch negative self-talk and reframe it. Challenge those limiting beliefs and replace them with empowering affirmations. Perform one act of kindness, no matter how small. A simple smile, a helping hand, or a word of encouragement can brighten someone's day and uplift your own spirit. Keep a simple journal to track your progress. Document your experiences, insights, and challenges along the way. This isn't about perfection, but progress. Focus on making small, consistent improvements rather than striving for unattainable ideals. Show up for yourself every day. Make a commitment to prioritize your well-being and invest in your personal growth. You have the capacity for growth, strength, and joy. These qualities are inherent within you, waiting to be cultivated and expressed. Start today. Decide you're worth the effort. Believe in your potential, and commit to investing in your own well-being. In 21 days, you'll feel more grounded, empowered, and connected to your inner strength. You'll have cultivated new habits, shifted your mindset, and taken meaningful steps towards a more fulfilling life. The journey begins now. Embrace the opportunity for transformation and step into the best version of yourself. Think positive? Wait, is that even real or just brainwash? Let's get real for a second. What if I told you that just one thought a day could actually rewire your brain? That your mind might be sabotaging you while you brush your teeth? Or that, even in the middle of a war zone or prison camp, a single mental shift could save your sanity? Welcome to the wild world of positive thinking. But not the fluffy, fake smile kind. I'm diving deep here. And what I found, it might just change how you think forever. Alright, let's throw down 9 questions that challenge everything you've ever heard about positivity. First, is there a staircase to a more positive mind? You bet. It starts with catching your brain whispering you can't, and then flipping the script like a Jedi. How do you actually do positive thinking? 5 minutes a day. One better thought, that's it, no incense required. But hey, if lavender candles help, I'm not judging. What if you just can't think positive? Guess what? You're normal. Pain, anger, sadness, they're not bugs, they're features. The twist, even in chaos you can plant hope like a mental seed bomb. Where do you even start? Write one single uplifting sentence on a post-it, slap it on your mirror. Boom, you've started. Can everyone do this? Not exactly. Some people carry trauma, depression, anxiety. It's not all sunshine and quotes. But with the right tools, and maybe some support, anyone can learn. Does it solve everything? No. But it might just change you. And when you change, everything else gets a little easier. Think of it as your emotional GPS recalculating in a storm. Does it make you a good person? Not alone, but it helps. Imagine being a bit less reactive, more patient, kinder. That's a win. What if you're positive, and life still slaps you in the face? Here's the truth. Positivity doesn't guarantee results. It shapes your response. And your response, that's how you build resilience. What about hellish situations? War, dictatorship, even modern slavery? One name, Viktor Frankl. Holocaust survivor, psychiatrist, living proof that even in darkness you can find meaning. And that meaning becomes your life. Now here's the crazy part. I'm not asking you to smile your way out of pain. I'm asking, what if your mind is more powerful than your circumstances? So, here's my challenge to you. For the next 21 days, say one real empowering sentence to yourself out loud, every morning. Then DM me. Seriously, I want to hear what changes. This isn't about thinking happy thoughts. It's about learning how not to drown in the bad ones. Are you ready to upgrade your mindset? Or are you going to let your own brain be your biggest bully?